whether you have a podcast or you're thinking about starting a podcast, this is a video that will help you, because in this video, I'm going to break down top 5 ways, or shall I say tips, for you to utilize your podcast to generate leads and sales on automation. Yes, the key word is automation. And that is a fantastic way to take what you already have in your business and then just taking it to the next step. My name is Joy Nicholson. Welcome back to my channel. This channel is about helping you not just to grow and scale your business, but also your mindset and your habits. And please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell notification for more videos like this in future. So let's dive a little bit into how you can utilize your podcast to generate leads and sales. So first of all, I didn't just thumbsuck these things. I have been podcaster since 2019. My podcast is called Unleash Your Focus. And Unleash Your Focus podcast is about me diving in behind the scenes to understand what makes successful people successful. And on average, the last season is specifically, we got about 12,000 downloads a month. Now you can imagine how many leads gets generated with that amount of traffic to a podcast. And then, you know what? You can use those leads to plug that into your business. So what is the top 5 ways that you can utilize your podcast to generate leads and sales in your business? So let me dive into those. Tip number 1, create relevant content. Create content that solves the problem for the listener that's actually listening to your podcast. If you're not sure what problem you're solving or what you should be solving, then speak to them. Say this on the actual podcast episode. Say, hey, listen, this episode is about this and this. Let me know if this is relevant to you. Or the next episode, I was thinking to talk about this and this and this and this. Will this be helpful for you? Let them get involved, let them email you, let them comment below, let them post on social media, let them be involved in your actual podcast. You will be surprised of the things that comes up with people, what they actually need and the problems that you can solve for them without you actually realizing the content that you can build around that. It is very, very powerful when done right. Tip number 2. Now you know what problems you are solving for people. Now, how do you solve that problem, except for just talking on the actual podcast episode about that? Well, a top tip is to create a lead magnet. If you're not sure what a lead magnet is, that is literally that PDF or that mini course or that's something that you can plug into a lead generation machine. So what do I mean with this? Somebody puts in their name and their email address and they download or get access to this free thing that you are giving them that is solving their problem. So yes, this is a great way for you to actually build your list on automation. But again, make sure that you are solving the problem with this lead magnet. So if you maybe have had lead magnets in the past, but they're just not generating leads and sales, you have 2 problems. So either you don't get enough traffic to those lead magnets, or you're getting the wrong traffic to those lead magnets. So a lead magnet is a really fantastic way to build up your email list. Tip number 3, make sure that you have a very clear and very simple call to action on your actual podcast episode. And also make sure that you scatter this CTA throughout the episode. So at least in the intro and the outro of your episode, and also in the middle of your episode. And it also depends on the length of your episode. So if you have like a 30 or a 45-minute episode, you can at least drop it twice within that episode. So 4 times throughout that episode is not too many times, because you're also going to casually mention this to them. You're going to say, hey, don't forget to download A, B, and C below. That's going to help you with A, B, Z, or whatever you want to call it. So that will definitely help people to know that there is something that they can download that is for free, or something that you give them access to that will help them solve this problem that you're talking about on this actual episode. Step number 4, repurpose your podcast content. If you can have a blog or virtual video that you add to the actual audio of your podcast, that is a really fantastic way to expand the reach of your podcast. TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram Reels, and also YouTube Shorts is a fantastic way to get that additional views or listens on your actual podcast episode. And you know what? You can utilize those shorts or those small little videos to actually also add in your call to action and then grow your email list. And that brings me to point number 5, tip number 5. Now you do have all of these things in place, or everything we talked about in the first 4 points. You are utilizing your podcast correctly. You now have this amazing lead magnet plugged in. The call to action is clear. People are opting in. They're downloading this free thing, or they're listening or watching your mini courses or whatever you have provided for them in the lead magnet. And it's really going great, but it's all free. And it's great leads, but how do you actually get them to buy from you now? This is where the nurturing email sequence comes in. You have to plug in an email sequence that's going to gently guide them towards an actual sale. Get deep with your emails. Let people get to know you on a more personal level. If you haven't spoken about your family or your dog or your cat or whatever on your actual podcast, talk about that on your actual email list. Make them feel that when they're up into your email list, this is special, it's unique. It's things that they have as like a side of you that other people don't know. And most importantly, make sure that you have links in there that guide them towards the services. Storytelling in emails is fantastic. We've never been wrong with those. And if you can learn to tell a really good story and you use your email sequence to do that, and you make sure you've got a clear call to action on your email sequence that is going to guide them towards this thing that you sell in your business, whether it's a course or a coaching, or whether it is whatever it is that you're doing. It could be a consultation, it could be agency related stuff, whatever it is. Make sure that people know what you actually do in your business and also how you can help them fix their problem even further. My name is Jo Nicholson, and don't forget to share this video with other people that can use this information. And most importantly, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell notification for more videos like this in future. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next video.